What's up, YouTube? For tonight, I have a full balls team. Okay, I do have the balls for this team, so I am freaking doing it. Leave those team suggestions in the comment section on the video. Any feedback on these videos as well, it is very much appreciated too. Okay, let's get going. As I mentioned, I'm on holidays at the moment, so I'm doing about 2 weeks worth of videos recording. So I'm being very, very busy and such. I want you guys to have something to watch over the holiday if you're home and stuff. Okay, so this was a really fun team. So there was quite a few picks for balls Pokemon, and I thought I just picked some of the Pokemon I was interested in using. So I've got Electrode. I thought, you can't have a ball team without Electrode. So first off the bat, I've got Taunt on my Electrode. I was a little bit worried about maybe Stealth Rocks, but it was trying to set up screens, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to Volt Switch here. I can't really do much else to mess with it at all. I'm actually running Life Orb on this, a little bit extra damage on Volt Orb. So that's good. That's some nice damage there. It does quite a decent chunk too, so I'm thinking maybe it's could be defensive. Anyway, so in Slowsters, this is my Choice Spec set. I swapped into it because I was expecting maybe a Psychic move. I wasn't sure if it had U-turn or knockoff, so it has U-turn. I'm like, oh man, that's going to take me out there. That sucks. So that slows us down. So I didn't get much use out of him at all. That sucks. Nothing I could have done there. I probably could have swapped in something different, but I did have a move I wanted to try at Signal Beam Choice Specs, but yeah, that didn't work out so well. Alright, so Archeops comes out. I'm pretty scared of this thing, so I've got Coughing here. This is my defensive wall. It is extremely bulky there, so it takes... excuse me, it takes Stone Edge with... that was a crit. It only does... It didn't even just get over half there. My voice is a bit cuts out a bit, and my mic sounds a little bit different. It's because I'm in transition of getting a new mic, and I'm using a different one at the moment. Okay. Anyway, Pyro comes out. I'm expecting like anything like a Fire Blast or something like that. So I'm definitely not going to take that well from Pyro at all. I'm just going to have a drink of water. My throat's really dry for narrating a lot of videos. Anyways, so scared of this thing. I've got Spheal as my special defensive. Well, since it's got Thick Fat, it's going to be able to take that really easily, and it couples nicely with Coughing as well. It can take so Coughing can take the fighting type moves, and Spheal can take all the other special type moves pretty much with Thick Fat too. So that's powers down, fire and ice type moves. So it works out nicely. Okay. I'm thinking here, what should I do here? Let's go for the Super Fang. Get Super Fang, which is really cool. Mesprit comes in. I thought it might try and set up that light screen again, so I'm like, oh, that's going to be annoying. I need to take this thing out, so it probably has, like, it's going to try and set some things out. I'm not sure if it had Stealth Rock or anything yet either. So back into Balls 1, it gets that light screen off, which is, it was going to happen. I couldn't really stop that. Thinking, let's go for T-Bolt here, so I can do much damage I can possibly to this Mesprit. So I can see one more, I take it out, get a Parax, so I'm like, sweet! That's nice, a little bit of damage there from the Life Orb, and now Mesprit's going to go for Psychic again on my Electrode. I do take that, which is good, and I'm going to be able to take the Mesprit out with T-Bolt there, which is nice. I'm happy with that. Okay, so Mesprit's down, that's good news. Now, I've got Aftermath ability on my Electrode, so I'm going to try and use it to my advantage sometime maybe in this battle. Okay, so can't really do much to Kyogre. Thinking Sphere would be a nice swap in because I can resist those ice type moves, and I'm specially defensive anyway. Okay, so that's Ice Beam that's going to do absolutely nothing. Wow, I think that did like 3 health to me. Not very effective, and Thick Fat. Okay, that's going to swap out. Thinking, what should I do here? Should I go for maybe Super Fang again? That's always a good move to go for. It'll do half the damage of an incoming Pokemon at full health, and then it just keeps halving down there. So Poliwrath gets half its health taken off, expecting some sort of like fighting move here. I'm pretty scared of that, so I have to go into Coughing here and take that. It's going to go for the Waterfall here. Oh god, please don't get fleeched to death again. So Waterfall does a fair amount to me, considering. Probably, I was thinking, should I go for a Toxic here, or should I go for a Pain Split? I will go over what sets I'm running here. Now, this Coughing is really bulky. It's got, it's a little bit different than the normal Will-O-Wisp one. I've got a Pain Split on it because it works so well. Stellar defense and rather crappy health. Works really nicely. I've got Toxic instead of Will-O-Wisp. I've got Venoshock and I've got Flamethrower. Damn, I just lived that Ice Spin there, and I was able to get the Pain Split off there, getting half my health back, and doing nice damage to Kyogre there, plus it's poisoned. Okay, but that's the set I'm running with. Obviously I'm running Bold Nature there, maxing my defense and health with the Everlight. Works amazing. Okay, so that light screen wears off, which is good. My special attack's going to be hitting a little bit harder. Now I thought that I think they're trying to predict me going into this field here. I went for the Veno Shock here against it, and that's such an awesome attack because if they're poisoned, you can use that attack and it doubles the base power. I think it's like 120. I'm fairly certain there. So Kyogre's going to go down to that poison on the next turn. Thinking here, oh well, there's not much I can do. Let's just leave Coughing in here. He's done a great job there. You know, tanking a lot of those things there. I didn't have much. I was a little bit scared about that Archops. That was the only thing I was worried about. Okay, so this is going to be down. I guess you could count a Cryogonal nearly as a ball too. It's a snowflake, but it's in the shape of the ball, sort of. Okay, so that's down. Now, thinking, what should I swap in next? I could go into my Electro. I've got Hidden Power Ice on my Electrode here. I can get it at least into Defeater's range. That would be nice. Let's try and do that. It outspeeds me, so I'm like, it's Choice Scarf. Okay. I know that, obviously, I know that's a common item that it carries, but you can carry Choice Band as well. It can carry a couple of things, so it's figuring out what set it is. So I'm in a not exactly the greatest spot in the world. So into Ghastly here. I know that it's Choice Scarf, so Ghastly's going to come in with Levitate. That's awesome. Pyro's going to come in here, thinking what my best play would be on the actual swap here. You know, what was going to actually swap into here. And I thought, let's go for the Shadow Ball. And they predicted the Shadow Ball, which is good. I nearly went for Sludge Bomb. I probably should have gone for that there. So I thought, well, I can check this with my Spheal with Thick Fat. They actually swap into their Archeops here. They do a double swap. Expecting me to swap, which is good. That's the problem with those cores, you know, they work very well together. Once one starts to go, it's not cool. Okay, so Archeops is going to go for the Stone Edge there. That's going to take me out, which sucks. There's nothing. I had nothing to swap into there. Okay, now, so I've got Balls 2, which is Golem. Now, you guys seen my Golem in action many times. It's awesome. Okay, so Archeops has to swap out there. Well, it doesn't have to, but I wouldn't stand and use Stone Edge against a Golem if I were you. Poliwrath's going to come in. I go for the Automize here. That's going to boost my speed by 2 stages there, which is cool. Now, this is a weakness policy set. I've used this a lot of times. I also halve my weight there, which is nice. Now, here I go for the Thunder Punch, and it just misses. How the hell did that not kill? That sucks. Poliwrath is going to go for the Waterfall here, and that's going to do lots to me, taking me all the way down to my Sturdy here. I've got Weakness Policy here, which is now going to be activated, which is great. I've got that one activated, and I can take it out with the Thunder Punch here on Poliwrath. But man, it must have been max health to take. It is generally bulky in nature, so I get the crit on 1 health. How's that for irony? Okay, so they've got 3 Pokemon left. So they've got Ordino here. Oh, I was like, whew. Well, I wonder what this is going to be. So it Mega Evolves. My best bet here was to go for the Stone Edge, hope for a big critical hit, because I knew even with a weakness policy up, it's too, in my opinion, it's just too tanky for where it is at the moment. That's my opinion. Okay, so it's going to go for Draining Kiss and take me out there, so that sucks. The only Pokemon I've actually got left here is my Ghastly, and that's, yeah, it's got a Focus Sash on it, so I know I can leave at least 1 attack, and it's pretty quick too. Okay, so I'm hoping I can take this out. I go for the Sludge Bomb here. I'm wondering if they're actually going to stay in, and they do. And that, I think I just took it out with the damage there. So that's Mega Ordino down. So that's great. That thing's out of the way. So we have Archeops and Pyro left. Now here, Pyro's going to come in. It's already taken prior damage from the Toxic and stuff as well. I don't have any berries, so Unnerve's not going to affect me at all. Yeah, obviously it outspeeds me there because I got Focus Sash and it's high base speed. That's cool. I lived that one with the Focus Sash. Of course, I knew I'd do that. And what do you know? I get burned. I'm like, oh no, that sucks. It probably wouldn't have made too much of a difference because Archeops is Choice Scarf, and that would have taken me out anyway. And I actually take the Pyro out there with the Sludge Bombs. That's good. And that was a really close battle. And then considering what I used, you have to look what I used. It was nice and close. I had lots of fun during this battle. This was definitely my best one. Had loads of fun with that one. Definitely though, that Coughing Spheal core is, it worked really nicely. But as soon as it broke, it made things very hard to check those powerful moves and stuff like Archeops and stuff. Other Pokemon in that team. Hope you enjoyed this one. I did. Peace out.